Hello, welcome to Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 390. This is your host, Shaun Tudor.
And this is Sam. And this is a talk episode. Talk episode where the tutors talk.
What's going on?
What, a little antsy.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. I guess so. Must be.
I'm a little antsy, enjoying a little cup of breakfast tea.
God, it's so good.
Nothing better than some breakfast. Wow, that's not true. But breakfast tea is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I still want to get like one of the small ceramic teapots.
Yeah.
To put loose leaf tea in.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because that is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? Like that we had at that restaurant with the breakfast tea.
I remember. I remember. And dude, we just sat there after we had a great meal. Then we had pretty good dessert.
No, didn't that place have mediocre dessert?
Yeah, that's why I said pretty good.
Oh, okay.
It still wasn't bad.
That's true.
It's not like I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm eating this. It's like, yeah, this isn't as good as I wish, but it's still pretty good. You got to keep in mind, Scotland's also the worst food we've had abroad.
Yeah, it is. Was it Shane Gillis that was describing it? Or no, who was describing it? And it was spot on. Oh, the ginger dude that talks with Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
What's that ginger dude's name?
He's just a part of Bad Friends. I don't know. What is his name?
I don't know. You're the one with the resources.
I'm excited for our table because I might have my tablet with me sometimes to be able to look a few things up, you know?
I know. It'll be so nice.
It will actually be pretty cool. Bad Friends podcast. It's Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
Nice.
But yeah, they're talking about how Scotland's so beautiful. So beautiful. But their food's fucking atrocious.
Yep. They're just like, it's like you're getting ready to go off to war.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a good way to describe it.
It's funny, dude. But yeah, I like Scotland, but when we talk about food, let's go ahead and talk about any other place.
Dude, you know what I miss and
Portugal.
crave every once in a while?
Tell me.
Pierogies.
Fucking dude, me too.
Dude, I just so badly, I just want a plate full of pierogies and a good European beer.
If you were like, Sean, what is one thing you could have from Europe, what do you think it is?
I know exactly what it would be.
What is it?
Pastel de natas. You forgot about this.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Now he has to think about this now.
Oh, you know me better than I know me.
I know. Oh, I know.
All right, hold on. Oh, not any pastel de nata.
Dude, the one
from that corner store.
The one on the corner.
What the fuck? That one?
Yep, it was beautiful.
Oh my God, dude. I forgot. I could fucking eat 17 of those right now. Okay.
Do you want to know why I immediately thought of those?
Why is that?
Because remember, I bought a onesie that says Daddy's Little Nata. It's in the wash right now.
Nice. Okay. Besides the pastel de nata, okay?
Okay.
What is the one thing I want from all of our trips to Europe?
One thing.
Think hard. It's a dessert, okay? Mm-hmm. Which you probably knew it would be. Mm-hmm. Is that what you would have guessed as a dessert?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
My first guess was a dessert, so yes. It is a dessert. The shitty thing is we've had so many.
We had many of them in a short period of time.
We had a fucking ton of pastel de natas.
Yeah, but we had many of these in a short period of time.
Oh, it's something small.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, give me a country.
Germany.
Oh, those fucking apple strudels.
Dog.
Those apple strudels.
Dog.
So fucking good.
I've thought about going back to Oktoberfest just for those. Not even for the beer. The beer's delicious. I would go back for the beer. But
you know what was also really good? Their applesauce.
It was too. It was too.
Apple juice for.
I'd go back, dude.
I would go back.
I'd go fucking back. Oh, dude.
Gotta get those life experiences under Lily's belt.
Fucking go, dude.
Bring a fucking baby into Oktoberfest.
That might not be the best idea, but I see where you're going.
Yeah. Well, we could go during the week. During the week was a lot more tamer.
Yeah. And go right away in the day. Don't go not hang out there all night or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if we do, bring a family member, be like, hey, or a nanny or something, like you're on baby duty.
Yeah.
I want an au pair. Can't afford one right now, but in time.
Yeah. It'd be nice.
Give me 5 years. I can figure it out in 5 years.
I think we could figure it out in 5 years.
I can figure it out in 5 years. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
We can figure it out in 5 years easy.
For sure.
Oh, fucking pastel de nata.
You forgot. You kind of forgot about them.
I did, but hey, to be honest with you, I might take that apple strudel over it.
Really?
Hold on. Right now, in this moment, right now, in most scenarios, I take the pastel de nata.
The apple strudel is much like it's been gloomy weather out.
It makes sense.
It fits the gloomier weather, yes.
That's what I'm saying. I would stand outside in this weather and eat it.
Yeah. Pastel de natas is a little more summery.
Yeah, dude.
Which doesn't make any sense because...
It makes no sense.
But I felt more summery when we ate them.
I'm going to tell you what, dude. I love it. This is all stemmed. Our friend Dr. Kyle just got back from Spain. And...
we were just reminiscing
with him. He was telling us about the good food, the good wine, and just all the beautiful architecture walking around. And we were just like, fuck, dude. So we got reminiscing.
Yep.
It's fun.
I forgot Madrid didn't have good beer.
Didn't.
Until he brought it up, and I was like, fuck, we told them to try the beer. And it was...
not good.
Not good.
I'm pretty sure I said Spain's beer wasn't that great.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah. Spain doesn't have good beer.
No. The one thing...
cerveza.
The one thing I do remember from my first time there was Heineken tasted incredible.
Is that right?
Yep. I remember we drank a lot of Heinekens.
That's what I'll tell you.
Okay.
Ain't nothing like Poland.
No.
Nothing like it. Or Germany. Or Czech.
Do we have a lot of beers in Czech? I thought we had more wine.
We had a couple beers in Czech and they were delicious.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But you want to know what? Portugal, I don't remember having great beer. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I remember that one bar we went to at night. They had pretty good beer.
That's true.
You kept trying mixed drinks there.
Yeah, because their beer wasn't the same as when you're in Poland, Germany, Czech. Like that beer's so good. It's in a different class of beer.
Yeah.
I thought it was all Europe. No. It's that area of Europe is built different.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I liked Porto's beer. Porto's.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
What I loved about Porto, besides the pastel de natas, the amount of charcuterie boards.
Oh, yes.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah.
Every night, we'd walk back. On our way home, we'd stop at the bar, get a couple drinks, and a platter of fucking a big charcuterie board.
It was wonderful.
And I was like, dude, literally in my fucking brain, I was like, I could do this forever. I could do this forever.
Dude, the crazy thing is, like, we were at that bar drinking every single night, and we'd get up the next morning just fine.
I could do it my fucking whole life.
Me too. It was so relaxing.
Dude, I think I watch Rob Bailey. He does daily vlogs. And he went to Hawaii after he went to Cabo. And he was saying why he thinks he likes it so much is the simplicity.
Yeah.
Like he even worked when he was in Hawaii. Only a few hours a day or whatever. But the simplicity he loved. And it's so true. Because when we're over in Europe, I'm not worrying about driving a car to work. I'm not running around with my head chopped off. We're just getting up, walking to a coffee shop, having some coffee, go cruise, do an activity for the day, which the activity for the day could well be just doing some work.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Find a little place, a little thing for like a diner sort of thing, cafe for lunch.
Yeah.
Have a little something. Do another activity. End with a dinner. And maybe some tea or a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a cigar on a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, dude.
Yeah.
And literally I was like, we don't even lift. We don't lift or do nothing. I was like, I could do this the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I could just do this the rest. I understand. So Europe is a lot slower pace.
Mm-hmm.
They have like a lot more.
They enjoy life.
They work less. They get a lot more PTO. They go on holidays for like a month, 2 months at a time. They go on holidays. And dude, being there, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I could do it.
Oh, 100%.
It is, you instantly fall into the culture and you're like, dude, I could just fucking do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful. It's so relaxing. It's so chill.
And it's so crazy too, because I remember like everywhere we've gone, we'll be out and about in the middle of the day, and there's so many people out and about, and you're just like, don't these people ever work?
But that's what I always wonder. I'm like, dude, you motherfuckers got to go make money, but I don't think they do.
No.
I think they just like make enough.
Mm-hmm.
And they just.
And they don't care. Like, not everyone buys a house.
No, dude.
And they don't care. Like, if they live in an apartment, like, they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could, honestly. Oh, sorry. Depending on the state of the world,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because it's not the best.
Right.
As long as things stay all right, preferably get better, I could see spending extended amounts of time over there in 10-ish years.
Yeah.
15-ish years.
Yeah.
I could see extended stays.
I mean, I definitely feel pretty okay with Poland after seeing that video.
Oh, dude, Poland's getting it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Poland is not playing.
No.
Dude.
They had
And you want to know where else ain't playing? Portugal.
valid.
Bro.
But they had a whole bunch of they just let a whole bunch of people become citizens, though.
Yes, that is true. However, didn't they just get freed from communism
Yeah.
from 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Were they under communist rule for 50 years? Or was it the 50th anniversary of being out of
I think
communist
it was
rule?
the 50th anniversary.
I feel like it must have only been like the 25th, because I thought it was like the 90s that they got out. But maybe it was the 70s. But we've talked about it on here a little bit. Portugal invaded a whole bunch of countries, which I think is just so funny because it's such a tiny country. So any of the countries that they invaded, they let those people become citizens up to so many generations after.
It was 1974.
Okay, so it was the 50th
50th.
anniversary. And it was like a big celebration over there. Huge. And we came right at the end of it, right afterwards or right before it or something. But no, there was a video of Poland. They obviously have like a wall up. I don't know on which side of their country. But they had, there was a surveillance video of people cutting the wall to get in. And so they cut a hole, and the first person didn't even fully get through. And all of a sudden there was 2 vehicles there pulling them out and putting handcuffs on them to arrest them for breaking in. But I remember too, when we rode a train from Czech to Munich.
Yeah.
And when I booked the tickets, it didn't say there was a stop. And there was a stop, and we had to like switch trains. But right before that stop, we had like patrol, like police whatever, come on, and they were randomly checking people's passports.
Yeah.
So they didn't check ours because we were very obviously white.
Right.
But obviously anyone of color, they were checking their passports, and they actually pulled a couple people off the train that were trying to get in illegally.
No racial profiling there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Traveling's cool. Culture's cool.
Yeah, I mean, do you know how long that would take to see every single person's passport on that train?
Oh, dude, I'm not.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose.
Yeah, for sure you do, for sure. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy. So I listened to Andy Frisella, Real AF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't be a host, share the show. He was talking today on CTI. It's what is it? What country's releasing that info? Do you remember?
Venezuela.
Venezuela is releasing the information about Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
And it's declassified documents about Hitler residing in Venezuela until the mid-60s.
Mm-hmm.
After World War II.
Yeah. And they even are releasing some of the Nazis that lived with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of their information, they even have bank account info of them. There was a picture too, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a picture of him.
Yeah, and so, yeah, everything's a lie. Is what we're learning.
It's interesting. We'll see. Yeah. I don't get anything anymore, dude.
But then are they just coming out with that to hide something else?
Well, the thing is the guy who's coming out with it is a very Republican ran dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's just releasing it because he's done with corruption. Yeah. Bolsonaro? Is that who that is? No. Bolsonaro is someone else.
No clue.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, because didn't Venezuela elect someone that's actually buddy with Trump?
Yeah.
Or they have a good relationship?
Venezuela.
Because that's the prison too that's taking the
Nicolas Maduro.
Okay. Isn't Venezuela the prison that's taking the illegal immigrants we're shipping out?
El Salvador.
El Salvador. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That'd be just so crazy. But then, who did we see killed themselves? There's been so many people that are just Hitler never killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I bet you a lot of people are feeling validated with that information coming out.
What do you mean?
A lot of people that were Hitler never killed himself. He killed himself. He ran away. Blah, blah, blah. I bet you those people are I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah. Possible.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What else you got?
We're getting heat and AC in at the office this week.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So that's really exciting. Sadly, I could go to the office. It just won't be a very good work environment with the baby.
You know we're actually not getting AC right now.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Love him.
Yep. So wait, he wants to update his personal one?
Mm-hmm.
So he's giving us his old one.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Dude, our HVAC guy is the best.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times I'm give me your garage model. Whatever you've got laying around, that's what I want. And that's what he's given us.
Mm-hmm.
So
literally.
I'm all about it. Yeah, fucking dude, I love it. I'm stoked.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it'll be cool. No more $650 bills in the winter. That'd be really cool.
Yep, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Now we just need to remember to check the LP tank to make sure that's full. Right?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're getting an LP tank installed because I don't fucking know why XL didn't have gas running to that building, but whatever.
They don't have it to like, I don't think many of the commercial buildings. It's pretty much only for residential and back.
Oh, really?
I think so.
But so if we wanted to get it through Excel or the electric company here, then we would have to get an easement, get it approved by the neighbor behind us to dig through their yard. And yeah, we were just like, no, we'll just get an LP tank.
Yep.
And yeah.
Which we fine.
Mm-hmm.
We fine. So getting too fucking blown up by so much shit.
Yeah. What's going on over there?
Just fucking dumb. Anyways, let's see here. So, bop. We talked about Hitler. That's cool. Hey, found some newspapers.
Yeah.
So, in a flip we're doing, found some newspapers. 1929, 1930, 1939. In the 1939 papers, I probably got about 80, 70, maybe 70 sheets of newspaper from different ones. And, dude, there's Hitler shit in a bunch of it, dude. Mm-hmm. In a bunch of it.
And we didn't, that war didn't end until 45?
45. So 39, there was a bunch. I think 39 is like right when the U.S. was getting involved.
Was it?
I believe so.
I can remember it was 39 or 42.
No.
I remember something big happened in the year 42. I just don't remember what.
Did U.S. get involved in World War II? The United States officially entered World War II on December 8th, 1941. Wow. Okay.
I was 1 month off.
So we were just reporting on it, but we weren't actually into the war until December 11th, 1941. Wow. And that was when Pearl Harbor happened.
I was going to say, wasn't that Pearl Harbor?
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah. 1 sec.
So yeah, these newspapers are it was cool to look through because they were like posting things of like, build a brand new house for $3,000 to $5,000. We're just like, that'd be fucking nice to build a brand new house for $5,000.
Oh yeah, dude, you could build a house for $5,000. Your cars, it's super cool because like your cars. So in 1939, if you bought a 1931 car, it was $45 to $75 used from a dealership. If you wanted a brand new 1939 like Studebaker coupe, it was like fucking $795 or whatever.
That's wild.
So crazy, dude. There's so many like used cars, you know, it's like a Dodge. It's like a 1936 Dodge coupe, Chevy coupe, whatever, you know, all that shit. $400, $300. So crazy, dude. I love it. And it's like heat. It was funny because it's like heat, radio, and something else. Mm-hmm. I'm like, it's so cool, dude.
Dude, they were such simple machines back then.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's super cool to... It's a lot of fun. I get just caught up looking at them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shaun spent a while looking at them.
And they have the stock market, the stock report in them. Dude, did you look at it?
No.
Oh my God, the numbers, like the print, like you need a magnifying glass almost because they're this small printed. You know, every stock, blah, 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 A to Z, all the like. You know, what it opened at, what it closed at, what it's currently open, close, 52-week high, or like it's high, whatever, what the company is, how many shares there are. Like, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. That's a wild.
Yeah. So essentially you had Robin Hood in your newspaper. Yeah, it is really freaking cool. And cartoons, you know, you had your cartoons. So like, dude, today we got memes. Right? Mm-hmm. Dude, the cartoons, there's like 5 different skits. Okay, 5 different skits. And it's like completely different characters and skits and everything. And it goes like 4 to 5 scenes, right? Bing, bing, bing. Well, then you keep flipping through and you find a newspaper from a couple weeks later. And it's the same 5 skit. It's the same like 5 type of skits, but with different things, you know?
The comic section.
The comic section, yeah. It's so cool, dude.
Yeah, I used to read it when I was a kid.
Did you? I just think,
because like I also even had I was obsessed with Calvin and Hobbes. And someone for Christmas one year bought me like this ginormous book of Calvin and Hobbes.
That's pretty cool.
Stories.
To me, it's like, okay, how often do you get the paper? Was it daily?
It was daily, but I think the comics were only in the Sunday paper.
Okay. So think of that. Think of the amount of time we spent on our phone. Now think if all you had
Was a newspaper.
That's kind of cool.
Well, think about what you do in the morning.
Robinhood, look at stocks.
You go on your phone.
Yeah, I go on my phone. You
What?
just did a newspaper.
Yeah.
You used to be a newspaper.
Because my high school boyfriend was a paper boy, and so he had to have. Well, obviously, he went to school, so the paper was delivered.
Yeah.
By the time he went to school.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I think they wanted it to be delivered by 8 at the latest.
Sure, that makes sense.
But school is at 7:50, so it was delivered by 7 anyways.
Right. Damn.
Dude, also, this is really random, but I think about it every once in a while. The people that he would deliver to would give him like Christmas tips. So like around Christmas when he would deliver the newspaper, they would like put envelopes in their newspaper box.
No shit.
Yeah, so he would get like money from the people he would deliver to for Christmas.
Whoa, that's kind of cool.
And I was just like, man, that's like something that I don't think. One, I don't think a whole lot of newspapers get delivered anymore.
No.
But 2, I don't think people do that. 3, also, growing up, my mom always tipped the maid at a hotel.
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
We don't do that. Super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We do that now a lot of the times. Like, you and I do that a lot now. Tip the maid.
Have we?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Maybe I just don't notice that you do that then.
No, 'cause you told me one time, so I do it. I try to do it most times.
I do remember. Yeah.
Not much.
No.
Like $10-$20. Yeah.
It's especially nice, though, if they, like, come in. Like, not every hotel, comes in during your stay anymore.
Yeah.
But it is nice, like... they don't take money, though, so no, never mind, you can't. I was like, if you tip, like, partway through, then they're going to clean your room extra nice, but they won't take money if it's sitting out.
Part of going to a different country, I like to tip right away. Because then you get better service. We noticed that so big in Thailand. Remember? We paid this tuk-tuk driver, and we gave him like a $20 tip. That motherfucker
went above and beyond.
Gave us the best service I've ever received, period.
And wanted to drive us the next day, but...
For free. No, he was there.
For free.
He showed up.
Yeah, after the fact. Because we got there too late. Because like he's like, okay, be here at this time and I'll take you guys wherever.
Sure.
And we got there late, so we had a different driver.
Sure.
But then we ended up seeing him when we got back.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Good point. Crazy, dude. Crazy. It's something, dude. It's yeah. Tip your servers.
Hell yeah, dude.
Or whatever. Yeah. That's cool. What else you got going?
Dude, that book just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
I honestly what the ultimate blueprint for an insanely successful business.
Something, yeah.
It's 150 pages. Every business owner should read it. Ryan, I'm sorry, it's a very opposite of Ryan book.
Just all systems.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's cool because he talks about like so much of it is based off the money.
Right.
Based off of like how much money you're making. And so he tells you like specifically, like we talked about on Monday, what reports you should be getting from your accountant.
Yeah.
Or if you're your own accountant, what reports you should be doing, what calculations you should be doing to figure out like your effectiveness, efficiency, productivity.
Yep.
And then like based off of those things, here are some tips to increase revenues. Here's tips on decreasing expenses. Like, it's so fucking awesome. I love it.
And what's awesome about that, so I'm reading PBD, Patrick Bet-David's book on your next 5 moves.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the shit PBD says lines up like with that book.
Mm-hmm.
On different like tactics, a bunch of different tactics about different like systems. What the most important thing you could do is metrics, tracking shit.
I just got to, he talks about KPIs and they both talk about measure everything.
The thing is like measure everything and don't move on until you have a complete baseline.
Mm-hmm.
Like you track everything, don't move on, don't expand until you fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and then when you get everything measured, so when you got all your shit measured, when you've worked the kinks out and you started to expand, but you reached a point where you don't know how to go to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
So you've worked out all your you've worked out all your measurables. You've grown to where you naturally can grow to, and now you're at a sticking point. The best thing you can do is spend 6 figures, hire a consultant
mm-hmm.
to come in and tell you exactly how to scale based on all the measurables they've learned with helping other companies of your size scale,
mm-hmm.
Which I thought was super interesting because essentially it's all about taking emotion out of the scaling and out of like growth. And it's like, here's the logic, here's the measurables, here's the previous measurables and stuff. Here's like what other companies like you've done. Here's what you need to implement to bring your company to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about the way PBD talks about it is Brad Pitt. I don't remember who he plays in Moneyball, but that guy didn't look at sports as who has the best batting average. He figured out that on base
mm-hmm.
was more important than batting average. And so PB says in his book, like, you need to figure out with your business what your on base is.
Yeah.
So what is more important than your batting average? And like what we've seen, because you started running, or we started looking at all of we've broke down our percentages, the amounts we've made on each job, and we can go. And because we know that now, we're able to look at it and we're like, well, what went wrong in these jobs
mm-hmm.
and what went right on these jobs, right? And we're able to look at all of these, and now we're going to be able to deduce what our on base is compared to our batting average.
Mm-hmm.
And our batting average isn't necessarily like, just from what like all the jobs we have, from seeing like which ones brought in the most and which ones brought in the least. It's not that we need to charge more per job.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that we need more jobs. It's plain and simple. We need to be better with our materials.
Materials, change orders.
Yeah. Dude.
Not doing change orders.
Materials and change orders. Yeah.
Not doing change orders bit us in the fucking ass on 2 or 3 projects.
Yep. Dude, our on base is literally getting materials right and timely,
mm-hmm.
and change orders.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, without joking, we are talking the difference in dollar per hour by 100%.
Mm-hmm.
By 100% on those 2 things alone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's, dude, Crazy. I mean, see, we're literally talking because you have to think our business is profitable at what our business is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just by changing that will not just give us 100% more profit. No. It 100% our dollar per hour activity.
Yeah.
So whatever our income was, we just 100% that right into profit.
Yep.
So it's not even, it is so bonkers what that on base is for our company, at least going through that and seeing that.
Yeah. So it's been interesting to look at. And right now is like probably, I would say, the best time of year to be looking at it, just because we haven't. It's not like we're looking at 100 different projects and trying to find like the trends.
No.
Like we're looking at 15.
Right.
And so they're all very fresh in our minds. I can very easily pull up the spreadsheets. We can pull up the invoices, the estimates, and everything, and see where we went wrong on these, where we did right on these ones.
Yep.
And
what's nice is we're working on 4 flips in a duplex, and then we got another 2 flips coming. But with these 4 flips, we're going to be able to do the exact same thing. With the duplex, we're going to be able to do the exact same thing, and we're going to start marketing. Well, we have started marketing more multifamily.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be able to, as we pick up more multifamily this year, do the same thing with them. So I'm super excited, and we're meeting, me, Kyle, and Sam are starting
our business planning
tomorrow.
Oh, so it'll be done by the time this podcast comes out.
Oh, yeah. So Wednesday and Thursday, we're doing business planning to go over all this stuff, and a ton of other shit. But essentially, I'm beyond stoked because by little adjustments and proper management, we will be able to see massive leaps in our profitability of the company.
If we're able to do these changes that we need to do, I would be shocked if by the end of the year we don't have the savings account built up to where it needs to be, and we're able to start pulling some draws if we wanted. Like that's how much of a difference like making these changes could do for our business. Is by the end of the year we should be able to have the savings account we need and pull draws.
No, dude, for sure. And I was talking to Ryan about that today. Just by like running quick numbers on like our day to day and like how much waste we have per day opportunity cost. When you stretch it out for the year, it's stupid. It's a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
If you figure that out, think of what that does to the company automatically, right? Now, if we figure that out and then we want to expand and we have that system figured out, so you have to figure per guy we have about 50,000 in waste a year.
Yeah.
So every guy we add, it's another 50 grand of waste. Well, if we can figure out how to get that down to 10,000, well, now we can add 2-3 guys, and they're paid for just from the waste of the other guys.
Yeah.
And then now all those wages those people are working, we get full 100% income on them plus that 40,000 waste. So you add 3 guys that you figure at 70 a piece, 60 a piece, whatever. So then by adding 3 guys, bam, just like that, we just added $300,000 to our business.
Yeah.
And that's all profit.
Yeah.
Which then helps with updating stuff, expansion, adding more people, just having a better running system, giving guys bigger bonuses, hiring salesmen. Like, there's a lot of things, cleaning up those things, and it's all what we're learning in our books we're reading. You know, cleaning up all that shit, dude. I'm in my mind, how I look at it is I'm like this. I know I'm not gonna negate that 50,000 per guy.
Yeah.
In no world do I think that's viable, and I'm not even going to attempt. I look at it and I just say 80-20. Okay, if I'm losing 50 per guy, 80-20, whatever. How do I negate that 80? And we know it. Change orders and materials. We know it. The other 10 is us fucking jaw jacking at lunch. Or the other 20%. Jaw jacking at lunch, spending an extra hour going over a project a little longer than we should. Just, it's camaraderie building, it's chilling, it's making sure people really got what is going on.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want it fucked up. So, like, dude, our 80%, and we've seen it in our fucking jobs.
Yep.
In our jobs, we measured out, we see our 80% is change orders, materials. We get that figured out, we cut those 40. I don't even need the guys to change their shit.
No.
We just need to manage those two aspects better, and it falls on us. Materials and change orders fall on us.
Yep.
If we manage that better, our guys can still have 20% waste, and we just made the company, what's 40 times 4? $160,000 more profitable a year. Just like that. 160 grand more a year. And all we did was fix 80%. Two things. And then we can give the guys bonuses. We can get little bonuses. We can add another guy or two. And then, then we can add a salesman. It's fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
It gets me so excited.
Yeah. So we're really excited to have this meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it came at a good time. I mean, I think the two books that Shaun and I are reading is kind of what inspired us to do this.
Oh, well, and the 3 books, PBDs, the one you're reading, and then that cash book.
Yeah.
The cash book's what stemmed it.
Yeah.
I read that. Then you started reading your book. I started reading 5 Moves.
So yeah, it came at a good time. I mean, I'm coming off of maternity leave now. Still, I mean, not going to be working an insane amount, obviously, because we don't have daycare. So, but it's a good time for us to rediscuss our roles, rediscuss what each of our responsibilities are, where we want to see the company go, and how to get it there. And if you're a business owner, you should be doing this every year.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I don't think so let me put it this way. We're looking at our big bottleneck for the year. And so we're going to go over that over the next couple days. That, yes, do every year. But then we're going to have to follow up on this shit every couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then as we, hit some goals, do some stuff, then if we're able to get this stuff done by the end of the year, which I think is literally materials and change orders is our 80% right now. If we figure that out, which we should easily be able to figure that out by the middle of the year, dude. We should easily have that solved in 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
Easily have that solved in 3 months, okay?
Yep.
So we get that solved. Then we can reassess and go, okay, our next 80% issue is X. So we need to do X. So, yeah.
And then we meet again at the beginning of next year and see if the business is still going the direction we want. Start over.
You betcha.
Not start over the business. Start the whole process over.
Yeah. Start the process. Just make it better.
Yeah.
Then at that point, go, are we adding a person? What person are we adding? Do we have the job description all figured out? Do we have how we train them figured out? to an extent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have the 80-20 done for it so you can get them, plop them in. Cherry.
Yeah.
That makes it so much easier too when you know what you're training someone in for. It makes it so much easier to train people in.
Mm-hmm.
When we were with Stable Living, our first number of hires we had, it wasn't smooth. It wasn't beautiful. We left out a ton of shit. Well, by the time we were hiring our 100th employee,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the whole book on everything they needed to be trained in on, you literally just grabbed a book
Mm-hmm.
and trained someone in on what they needed to know and do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, if you just literally look at our guys we have now, and so if for example, you know, Kyle is on job a lot more than I am, if he just writes down all the steps of his job, you know, all the main things, he's going to automatically off the bat go, bam, these are the most important things the guy needs to know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not even going to hire dude if they don't hit that criteria.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go, these are the things the guy needs to know. Okay, perfect. They hit it. So then when we hire them, we got a shadow to make sure they're doing this. This is how we prefer them to do this, because we've tried it. So, dude.
Multiple other ways and it doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. There's a couple things we've weeded out where it's just like law now. It's like, you do it this way. And the guys are like, well, we did it this way. No. Yeah, but we figured out that although that may work, this works better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying your way don't work. It works. This works a little better.
Yep.
So we're going to do the way that works a little better. You know? It sucks. Kinda, maybe. But we just do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, if you got someone who's got that all figured out, written it all down, now when we bring a guy in, it's automatic.
Yeah.
So, exciting times, dude.
It is.
Exciting times. So, we'll see next couple days. Go good. See where the plan goes.
Mm-hmm. And then Friday, we're going to Parade of Homes.
Parade of Homes in the cities.
Ooh, let's Monday talk about trends we've noticed in homes.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, because last year we noticed.
Bring Kyle. Bring Kyle in.
Yeah.
Do pod. All three of us.
Yeah, if you can.
Gang.
But yeah, last year we noticed a lot of gold.
A lot of gold and a lot of, what's that green color?
Sage.
Sage.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sage.
Mm-hmm.
All the bathrooms, all the half baths, the powder
oh my
rooms.
gosh, we're wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
Yep.
Accent islands.
Yep.
A lot of nice woodworking. It's a lot. It's less clean.
Yeah.
And it's more
detail.
Mm-hmm. More detail woodworking.
Yeah. And we discussed how in the cities they don't buy new houses; they just expand on because it's just cheaper.
Induction ovens.
Stoves. Yeah.
Stoves. That was huge. Textured, patterned staircases. Patterned carpet staircases.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not really much carpet in the house besides that.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
A couple butler pantries.
Which
was interesting.
Most places.
I think a lot of those houses in the cities, because so many of them were doing like remodels on older homes, a lot of them, it was cool, kept the original character of the house, which is why there was so much like custom woodworking. But like here, like this house is an old farmhouse, but it's just square. Everything was square.
Compared to dude.
There was no fancy crown molding.
When
no
you look at some
trim,
of those houses
yeah.
I want to live in that are haunted, dude, so sick. So sick.
Even those ones over there weren't the haunted feeling. But
No. I'm talking about some of the shit over on Chippewas. What do they call that? West Hill?
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, no. So yeah, maybe Monday we'll discuss the trends we noticed for this year in the renovation world.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Lily's tagging along.
Yes, she is.
Gonna hit up some business meetings.
Yep.
Then she's gonna go Pray to Homes.
Maybe do some wine tasting on Saturday.
Ooh, yeah. Coffee Grounds is having their 34th annual
Anniversary.
34th anniversary. So they're having wine tasting on Saturday. Sam and I will be there. That's from 3 to 6, most likely with Babes. They have it Friday from 4 to 7. 3 to 7.
3 to 7.
3 to 7 on Friday.
And it was 2 to 6 on Saturday.
2 to 6 on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
3 to 6? 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
2 to 6. We'll be there from 2 to 6 on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'll be at Pray to Homes Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wine, cheese, compound butter.
Yeah. Coffee.
Wine, cheese, coffee, papa. Yeah, dude. I can't wait, dude.
Yeah, it's an exciting weekend for us. So we'll have
It's going to be a great fucking week.
Yeah, we'll have lots to talk about on Monday.
A ton.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to do 2 podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Who fucking knows?
We'll see.
Because we want to talk about how the business meeting went.
Oh, true.
And we figured out for all that.
True.
Then we're going to want to talk about how Pray to Homes went.
That's very true.
We're just going to have shit for them, dude.
Mm-hmm. Or we could break it up we can record the episodes back to back, but we could split them up like one week, one the following week.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Mm-hmm. Can't waste all the good content for one episode.
Right you are. Okay, gang. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.